Hi, David Weck here. Today I'm going to teach you an exercise we call the Money Maker. It's a squat on the BOSU Elite using a counterweight. This is a great primer squat to enhance the quality of your ground-based squat. Forces you to engage the hip flexors and strengthens the back extensors exceptionally well. In the BOSU Elite, this setup lets us maintain perfection through the center of the body. Let the rest of the body learn to serve the center and not the other way around. Make us better on the ground. So, got a kettlebell here for a weight, dumbbell, kettlebell, any kind of a weight for resistance will work. I'm going to use this as a counterweight. The further out I hold it, the more challenging it will be. So I'm going to go mid-range here. I put my toes behind the power line, so I have my toes up, and we'll zoom in on this in a moment, or now. So I've got my big toes right behind the notch between the 2s and the 4s. You can see my toes are behind the power line. My feet are relatively straight ahead for this one. I'm going to use the counterweight, and I'm going to actively think of pulling myself down with my hip flexors. I'm going to stay nice and upright with my spine. I want to let my heels be as low as possible. I don't want to grab with my toes, and I want to just feel that position, nice and rooted to connective tissue where I'm able to bounce in the hole, and now I come back up. Now I'm going to flip the kettlebell here and do a little counterweighting movement, raising the weight to make it more challenging, really further intensify the action through the hip flexors and the thoracic spine, the back, the columns along the back. So now, I'm going to bring it down, come down into the hole, nice and upright, not grabbing the toes. I'm going to take the weight, I'm going to bring it up overhead. What happens there is, reflexively, I came up because I couldn't hold it down. So I'm going to take another rep, pull it down. Now I want to hold myself down with the hip flexors, take the back extensors, and really activate, find that balanced position. Huge, beautiful, and now up. Doesn't take many of those. And now, when you come on the ground, boom, everything's cued in to improve the quality, depth, tied in, congruous, total integration of the squat. Let me just show you here on this positioning so you can see what will happen in terms of the range of motion through my base of support and what happens at my center, lower back, pelvis, and the hips. So from this angle, same exact setup, I'm going to come down, watch my center, and watch my heels. Heels are lower than the balls of my feet right now, taking all the slack out, positive shin angle. And now when I come down, the heels are going to raise up a little bit, but look at my center. No butt wink, perfect position. Now I come here, whoa, tough work, balance, and then raise it up. You'll want to do, generally, about 3 to 5 quality repetitions of that moneymaker, and you can use it as a primer set to improve your next set, your next rep and sets of a ground-based squat. So the more you do that, the more you're going to tie in neurologically this relationship of center over base, where center is perfect and the base learns to serve the center. If I just do it on the ground does not yield. At some point in time in depth, most people will have to tuck the tail under, create that butt wink on the ground, and let the center start serving the base. That's not what we want to do. We want to keep a perfect center and teach everything else how to serve the center. The Moneymaker delivers that big time. It's a fantastic exercise. Check it out and make your squats better immediately.